Good day, welcome back to another Etheria tier list. Today, as you can see, I'm going to be ranking every elusive skin. And you might be able to tell, but I've got a new microphone now. So, yep, my audio should sound better now. Hello, losers. Wait, that's not my intro. What's my intro again? Hello. Anyway, let's talking more ranking. Firstly, we have Irasper. It's alright. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it in C. Same for Gulsper because they're pretty much the same, except Gulsper's a bit darker. And then for exotic Cryoball and Cryoclops, these are pretty cool. Like black, purple, and red, they're pretty cool colors that go well together. I think I'll put them in B. Yeah, I don't love them, but I like them more than Irasper. So yeah, B works. Right then for Elusive Boxling, it's quite a weird color scheme. Red, orange, and green. I think B works for Boxling, and then for Boxel, I think it deserves an A. It's better than Boxling in my opinion because it's got less red on it. Not that I dislike red, but I think it looks better with the colors distributed more evenly like it is on Boxel. Alright then for Warzerd, F. Sorry Warzerd, you got no skin. Right, Elusive Elatoid. I'm not a big fan of this one. Usually Elatoid and its line have pretty good skins, but this one kind of misses the mark a bit. So I think C works for it because it definitely has better skins. And then I think I'll rank Electrus now in the same tier because they're the same colors. Chargerix, I'm a fan of the purple. It's a bit similar to the creepy skin, but that's not really a bad thing. So yeah, I think A works. Right now for Elusive Watchbot, people seem to like this one a lot, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's green and black. It's there's quite a few elusives that are green and black, so I think it's kind of overused and oversaturated. I'm not really a big fan of the color scheme anyway. It reminds me of a packet of Space Raiders, so I'm gonna put them in C. They're not that bad, but they're not my favorite. Elusive Magu, I believe this skin's color palette is based on a Kirby character, but I've never played a Kirby game, so I don't care. I'm just going to be ranking it based on color. And the color scheme's alright. I think I'll put it in B. Brown's a bit of a weird color to go for, but I think it works alright. And the light yellow on the hands works pretty well, I think. Now for Mageki, I definitely like it more than its pre-mutation, so I think I'm going to put it in A. And then Maguka, I'm going to put that in A too. I think they're both better than Magu's one, but I still like Magu's one. And then we've got Elatoid. Nope, that's not Elatoid. I mean Eidolon. Then we've got Eidolon and Aralon. You can barely even see them with this white background. Red and white are pretty cool colors that work well together, I think. So I think I'm going to put them in B. They're not my favorite, but I do like them, I guess. Also, I haven't put any in S yet, but I can assure you that there are some S's coming up. Don't expect me to be negative on this one. It's just the first lot of elusives were pretty bad. Speaking of pretty bad, we've got Mabiki here. Well, we're not pretty bad, but it's the same color as the Watchbot one, which I put in C, so you can guess where these are going. Right, then for Gurien, I don't really like this one either, to be honest. Why is it such a weird color scheme for such cool Etherean? Usually Gurien has such cool skins. This one completely misses the mark. So yeah, C for that too. Someone's probably going to get annoyed that I haven't put Elatoid and Gurien next to each other. So L. Here at Spectrability stuff, I like to annoy my viewers. And you know what? Let's annoy them even more. Let's swap these guys around too, and let's swap these guys out of order too. I bet that annoys you. Okay, I'm getting a bit sidetracked. Terroot doesn't change the colors that much, but it's alright. I'll put them in B. The bluey green's pretty cool. It doesn't change that much, so I haven't put it that high. But I like the colors. Kangafu and Kangarati, I think these are pretty cool. Yeah, the red, black, and green, I think they work all well together. Yeah, I'm going to put these two in A. Also, remember, I'm just ranking the skins, not the Etherians. Don't get annoyed that I've put Kangarati way above Warzerd. It's just the skins. Okay, Umbris. This one's pretty cool. It could be cooler. It is Umbris, legendary. I feel like it would be cooler on a normal Etherean that isn't legendary. So I think B is good. I'd usually put it in A, but it's Umbris. I feel like it could have a cooler color scheme. Kind of a missed opportunity. Right now for Spectrability, these are pretty mid. Let's put them in C. Actually, I'll put them in B because it's Spectrability. All of my tier lists, it's got to be a bit biased. Right now for Salablinder and its phallic looking face, both in F because they don't have an elusive. Honestly, Salablinder doesn't deserve an elusive either. Its face looks like a willy. And not in a good way. Elusive Polygon, it's alright. I think I'll put it in B. And then the Scrimmer one, I think that'll go in C. It adds orange to the mix, which I'm not that big of a fan of. Well, I like orange, but not in this context. Okay, now for our first S, we've got Elusive Behero. I really like this one for some reason. The colors really appeal to me. Shame I couldn't say the same about Etheria down here because, you know, he changes the color scheme and not in a good way. So yeah, I'm going to put this one in C because it's definitely not as good as Beheroes. Okay, now for Munstorm, I'm going to give these guys an S actually. I really like these colors. It just works well for Munstorm and they look cool anyway. Right, now for a D, we've got Oincoin. He's literally just a black and white skin. Scam alert. But then we've got Moneyhog, which I think that's an A, honestly. And same for Swineance. I think they're both A's. I just really like the green and white and yellow and white. Right, now for Lullaferry. This one's all glitchy, so F. Right, now for Spookims, you'd probably think I'd put it in C because it's got a similar color scheme to Watchbot and Mabiki's lines. But no, I think it goes in B because it adds white to the mix and I think it benefits from that. Honum, it's a forgettable Etherean and it's also a forgettable skin, so I'm going to put this one in C. It's really not that good. Same for the Teep line, honestly. I don't care for Teep that much anyway, so yeah, C. And then Feral, I've got to put this one in F. It's god awful. And then Avian, D. I don't like this color scheme either. And then Igniter in F. It's just a negativity spree right now. But finally we have a good one because we've got Elusive Kindite here. It looks pretty cool. It looks like a ribbon saucy flavored packet of crisps.
You call these things chips instead of crispity crunchy munchy crackerjack snacker nibbler snap and crack pop.
I'm going to put this one in A. I'm a pretty big fan of the color scheme. Right, now for Ribbom. Ribbom's my favorite starter, which, to be honest, isn't really that much of an achievement. Like, look at the other starters. They're just fire and dirt. But yeah, Ribbom is my favorite starter, so I'm going to be a bit biased. And yeah, I'm going to put it in A. Right, now for Elusive Ferricle. I'm sorry, mate. You're going in F. You're also really ugly. Elusive Snick. It's like a worse version of the pizza skin. So I'm going to put it in C. And then Seren, I'm going to put it in B. And then Secton, I'm going to put that in A. Oh ho ho, we've got Florafluff, everyone's favorite. I'm going to put it in S. I really like the color scheme, the purple, the blue, and then the little bits of pink, especially on the back. I think they're really cool. Elusive Chamber, I'm always forgetting that you exist, Chamber. And this elusive skin does not help with your case. Yeah, I'm putting it in C. Elusive Lixic, this one's alright. I'll put it in B. It's okay. Elusive Cremorta, this guy is like the first guy that comes to mind when I think about Parky's obbies, but doesn't mean I like it though, so C. Right, Durantula, I don't know why I didn't rank you earlier with Jardrix. Yeah, it goes in A with Jardrix, and Malshin goes in D with Avian. I hope all of the Avian fans right now are absolutely crying. Elusive Lucifice, or should I say Elusifice? It's alright, I'll put it in B. Solarain, I'm sorry, you don't deserve this, but you're going in F, you don't have a skin. Right, Minart, you'd be alright if you didn't have that blue bit on your face. Like, the red and yellow are good, but the blue kind of ruins it for me. But then, for Sparish, I think it is, or Harfin, I don't know these guys' names. Whoever this guy is, I think he's better, so I'll put him in B. And then for Elusive, I'm looking up his name.
One Google search later.
Okay, he's Harfin. Okay. For Elusive Harfin, I think he's really cool looking. It completely removes the yellow, which I think really improves it. So I'm going to put it in A. And then Elusive Atlantine, I'm a big fan of this one. I'm going to put it in S actually, because it's just really cool. And I'm starting to see a trend in these color schemes at the top. And then we've got Kusai, which surprisingly, I'm a really big fan of its color scheme. Like, really big fan. I'm going to put it in S, honestly. Right, Otherlin, very overrated Etherean. But is the skin overrated? No, I don't think it is. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to put it in A. Yeah, it seems like a color scheme that I wouldn't like, especially on an Etherean that I'm not the biggest fan of, but for some reason I like it here. Right, and then Rabini, you'd expect me to put it in S because of its color scheme, but no, I don't really like it that much, so I'm going to put it in C, and then same for Abyssion, and same for Alcare. Elusive Tadpole, I love this. I'm going to put it in S. I really like the color scheme. And then Ramphibian, I'm going to put it in A. I love it too, but not as much as Tadpole. But yeah, I love these guys' elusive skins. Okay, now for Chromite. Sorry, Chromite, you're going in C. But then for Carapinch, I actually like this one quite a bit. I'm going to put it in B. Yeah, B. Right, Kootski. I did like Kusai's color scheme, but once again, this one ruins the color scheme for some reason. Why didn't they just keep it having the previous guy's color scheme? But yeah, I think it goes in C. Edgehog, I don't really care for this color scheme, so I'm going to put both of them in C. And then Daladoodle, instant S. Daladoodle Stardew always gets the free S pass, but honestly, it's deserved this time because this skin is just really cool. It's like a giant marshmallow. All right, Elusive Kitskura. I don't know why I like this one so much. It's like Kitskura, but the colors have faded off. I don't know. I just really like that. So I'm going to put this in A, and then I'm going to put the violet form in A, and then you can probably guess where I'm going to put the rose form, which is S. I don't know why I like this so much. Right, Flyden and Pixby, really not that good. C, honestly. Clover, I'm actually a pretty big fan of this color scheme. I'm going to put it in A, and then Botanicat 2. I just really like the purple and green together. But then for Elekitty and Teslines, I'm not that big on them. They're not bad in any way, but I think they deserve a spot in B. Now for poor little Wonderwood. Sorry, mate, you're going in C. Nobody cares about you, Wonderwood. I'm sorry. But what I do care about is Elusive Fighter Time, which I'm gonna put in S, actually, because I just love its color scheme. It's like a gingerbread cookie. Now for Amenbi and Magmava, which, as you can see, they've switched color schemes with their Elusive, which I think is a pretty cool idea, actually. Quite confusing for me, but I think they also, like, look good too. So yeah, I'm gonna put all of these guys in A because they managed to have a good idea. I don't even know if it's intentional or not. I hope it is, because otherwise I look like an idiot. But yeah, they managed to have a good idea and also pull off a good color scheme. Right, now for Tabby, D. Sorry, Diamond. Yeah, I'm going to put both of these guys in D because you can barely even tell that they're elusives. Catchick and Hawktus, I don't really like the Etherians that much because they're so forgettable. But the skins are pretty cool in my opinion. I'm going to put both of them in A. They're weird color schemes, but I think they look good. Right, now for Egglet, I get the satisfaction of putting it in F because it's got no skin. I don't even need to argue for this one. And speaking of F, it's that time again to put Vampironet's line in F tier, and that tradition will continue for this video because they're going in F. They're ugly skins for ugly Etherians, and I don't think there's going to be many fans of Valakard that are going to come after me for this one. Comment below if you actually like a Valakard, and like if you're not just taking the piss, if you're being serious that you actually like a Valakard. Comment it below because I am very curious to see if anyone likes a Valakard. Goodrauzy, I'm a pretty big fan of this. For some reason the colors remind me of like one of those fake tomatoes that you squeeze ketchup out of. But yeah, I'm gonna put them in A just because I don't know, they're cool colors. Okay, that's the entire tier list. Of course I'm gonna put someone with good colors high up, obviously. Right, Elusive Mariposan. I feel like this is such wasted potential for such a cool skin because Mariposan's a cool Etherian, and the blue wings I'm a really big fan of. But that body, I don't know why they made the body brown when the rest of it's blue. Like, it would be so awesome if it was all blue and the body was dark blue. That would be so cool. But they just made it brown, which is just ugly. I'm gonna put it in C. Duram, Savagor, and whatever the middle guy's called, they look like Barney, which I don't know if that's intentional. If that's intentional, that's pretty funny. I like the color scheme though, just all purple. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to put it in A tier. What isn't deserving of an A tier though is Elusive Cacti Kid. It's like an ugly, dull, greeny, grey, brown thing. Why would they make it this ugly color? Maybe it's got some hidden meaning behind it that I don't know, but I don't know the meaning, and this is a colors tier list, so it's going in C. And then Cactador, honestly, D. Like, it's so ugly. And then Cactilibre, B. Yeah. Now for Elusive Braybug, quite an odd color scheme. It's white, orange, blue, and grey. But I feel like the ones that go for an odd color scheme and then pull it off really deserve to be high up. So I'm going to put these guys in A. Yeah, Aquoon 2, and then Mulligan. It adds yellow to the mix, which I think it benefits from actually. So yeah, I'm going to put that in A too actually. Now for Groudie and Polydin, honestly, S for these guys. These guys, I really like the color scheme. Well, no crap, I put them in S. Obviously, I like the color scheme. But let me explain. Red, white, and grey, that is such a cool color scheme for pretty cool Etherians. Sketchup and Chromago, they look tasty. I mean, they look like caramel chocolate or something. Yeah, I think these guys deserve an A. They're just cool color schemes. Somebody count the amount of times that I've said color schemes in this video. Right, now for Elusive Huscot, I'm a pretty big fan of this. Its skin is like a dark bluey grey, I would say. And then it's obviously got a white shell, and then it's purple on the back, which I think looks cool. So yeah, A for that. And then its mutations don't fail. Yep, they're cool too. So I'm going to put both of them in A too. Right, Elusive Fescarade. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm going to put it in B. It's got like Iron Man's color scheme, which okay, you do you, I guess. Okay, now for Voltage. I'm going to put these guys in C. These are such cool Etherians that could have such cool color schemes for their elusives, but nope, they are pink and grey. Right, elusive Silopsis. This one I'm not a big fan of just because the exotic is so much cooler. And exotics I don't think are meant to be better than the elusives because obviously you have to spend so much more time for the elusives. So I'm going to put this one in B because it would usually be higher up because it's okay colors. But the exotic skin is so much cooler in my opinion that I think the elusive being worse is just weird. And then the final Etherians are Vakranch and Bascuras as usual. C. They're ugly color schemes. What a negative note to end off on. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to tell me if you disagree with any of my opinions because your tears fuel my happiness. Isn't that lovely? Okay, thanks for watching. See you in a month or something.